drop the spider shield. Some people will enjoy that. There's a flask for some reason. Not understanding why we get flasks. I've not been leaving messages. I've not been kindling bonfires. I wonder how it works in this. It's another forest area. This place has got a lot of forests. That's good. I like forests. Whoa! No, not like you. Something's firing at me. Great. Stop it. Fall down. These dogs don't fall down. Okay. Cheers. How did you do that? Oh, there's more than one. There's a dog there. That fell down. I wonder what's in the ravine, because it looks like, oh, there's a ravine here. You can avoid all the snipers if you follow this. But that must... I can't... What am I... That was a cat. That hit me in the face. If you're wondering why that did so much damage. That wasn't heal. Will this even reach you? Yeah. I guess it will. Look at the arrow in my head. I like this. It's an interesting setup for enemies to make them tricky. At both dogs. Or that just one dog. Normally there's punishment for going a path such as this, but this looks like a legit it's an actual strategy to flank. I missed. There you go. So there's been a little controversial moment on Mr. Darkside Phil recently. I don't know if you noticed. Just thought I'd bring him up, seeing as how that dog reminded me of him. He's streaming the English version of Dark Souls before its release, which is technically breaking street date and illegal on the streaming sites if you go by their terms of service. He thinks he has immunity because Microsoft said that there will be no punishment for people playing the game if they do that region trick to get it in English. And there's nothing wrong with that. But they didn't say stream it. That's a whole completely different thing. And yet he thinks he has complete immunity to do it. And I don't really, you know, have anything against or for in this kind of a stance. Because everybody gets games early and everybody streams and records them early. That's what these websites do. You know, if every person who put up a video before the game's release was removed from YouTube, YouTube would be a considerably smaller and easier place to exist in. But it's just not how it works. Some people get punished, some people don't. For instance, these that I'm putting up, technically this game isn't out in the country I live in, but it's out in Japan. And I'm playing the Japanese version, so in my eyes... that's free game. That's perfectly fine, because I'm not... Only thing I'm breaking there is region rules. Because if you notice, a lot of times on games, they'll be like, do not play this outside of Japan or the FBI will kill you. But this game didn't say that. And if it did, it was in Japanese, so I'll just plead the fifth. This sounds like gargoyle people. You notice how there's a lot of gravestone places here? This is like a land of graves. This is what Yharnam was before time became convoluted. Okay. One of these is going to turn into one of those big things. I guarantee it. I don't guarantee it. I'm wrong. Oh no. Suicide bomber. Estus shardy thing. Ah, okay. Now, if I were to see a deacon, I would think candles like this. So we might be on the right track here to the boss I've seen. Tell you in a minute when I open this. This has got to be it. Yeah, this has to be it. So we'll go this way. Because this way looks more fun. Another graveyard. Interesting. People getting out of graves. Of the ground. Can we be friends? Can we just once not kill each other? Is that a thing? Can that be a thing? Can we allow this to be a thing? No, he says no. What's that? I was killing you first. True, but technically, you had bad life bars. Blame the life bar maker. He's the one who draw the lines. I'm just the one filling in the colours. Hang on a second. Are you climbing out of the ground indefinitely? I think you are. We might not want to be here. Speedrun! Or not. Getting grabbed by the ghoulies. Is that a longsword? That looks nice. I'm enjoying the lighting there. Grabbed by the ghoulies. It'd be an interesting concept. This entire area has endlessly spawning skeletons, and depending on how many you kill, the boss of the area's power is magnified by how many skeletons or zombies you kill. So you've got to get through this area without killing many to have a good experience, and if not, he's super strong. I wonder if this leads anywhere, or if this is just optional. I wonder if they're going to get up. Herpa derpa. Another sword. And every actor in the Thriller video. Ooh, this looks good. Hello. Ooh, that don't look good. That looks ill. What is going on here? Is that you, Quado? Quick, Quaid, start the reactor. It's weak to bleed. Most fortunate. I forget the game of that names. What do you like, Quato? Ooh. Hello. Is he oh, right. They can transform into... So they're not really men. They're these creatures. These weird parasites. That's an interesting conceit. You can fall there. I just don't wanna. I believe that's a livable fall, though. Oh, he fell. He's fine. That's ridiculous. That should not have been a fine fall. I see great bow arrows. You can climb out of stone and dirt. That looks compacted as hell. Hey, they really liked this gimmick, didn't they, of giants firing arrows. Ooh. Look at that. That looks cool. Oh, it's running at me. Whoa! Angry. There's another tree thing. Whoa! Should have known. This thing is insane. So are the big arrows about to stick in our bums. How much life have we got? Not too much. Dude, we need to stop fighting here. This is like boss and I'm fucked. That escalated so fast. Oh wow! That's a run back. Do you come back? Maybe not. Oh no, the NPCs don't come back. Okay. Well, that's okay, I guess. Little gatekeepers. Difficult NPC fights. Wow. It's a good job there is that crease now, because it makes this way more presentable. What's the point of going... Whoa, you're fast. Just to say hello. Go and do your thing, dude. Do your trick. She's beautiful. You're a zombie from the Thriller video. Can we do a little shifty? That looks like that might be a jump you can make. But I don't know. I wonder if these normal ones can give birth to those parasite people, or if it's just special ones. There we go. Back to where we were. And we know now to try and take it slow with that crazy spiky person. I thought the arrow man would attack us from a range that he didn't. So we can take our time with him, or her, or whatever it is, spiky thing. But then again, there's these dudes that keep spawning, so maybe we can't. Maybe we run past this and we fight it up on this balcony that it comes from. That's it. It's decently strong, it's not crazy strong. And it can be staggered. And it drops its weapons, which is nice. Forthcoming. Ah, it's not intimidating at all. What are these people pretending to be? They're wearing their crow Halloween outfits. Rusty coin? This is a nice zone. This is a big castle. I'm glad there's lots of big castle-y like buildings. I'm a fan. Definitely a fan. Some kind of, I think, fire resist or resist to something. You have a buff. And a friend. Oh, and that's an arrow. That was clever. Too busy looking at the forest and I got kicked in the face by the trees. The moment I stand still, he fires. Fuck you. How dare you be smart. Let's check this door. They can suck a dick. Is it locked? In true Souls fashion. He came though. In true Pornhub fashion. Oh, you dare. And the archer came down too. I think he's going to get up, but I want to kill the archer regardless. Interesting. Suicide man. Man. Come on now, really? You think that hit me, bitch? You did not hit me. Nice, he drops firebombs. I see where this is leading. We've got balconies. And with balconies come hilarious fall deaths. Or Dragon Slayer arrows. Or both. Interesting. Oh, see ya. See what I mean? Hilarious pitfalls. Comedy gold, these kind of zones. You made very little sound, friend. Thief. People. Thieves. Ah! Right, lads. Oh, there's another one! Just chilling out. Is he gonna fire shit out like a blowtorch? A blow... He's got bombs. That sounded like something moving chains, something big. Oh, hi guys. I like this. This is interesting. Is there anything? Just more people with crossbows. Whoa! The counter hit on the crossbow is no joke. It stopped my lunge! Whoa! Oh no, they're praying. I thought that was a guy holding a dragon bow. You want to do this? We're going to have a war? Let's have a fucking war. That was too far. That was also too far. See what I mean? This is ridiculous. You can throw bombs for days now. It doesn't help. Nearly helped. Close. Oh! Like a Ronaldo. I wanted to heal. We'll just shield it. They're going to be cunts, we'll shield them. Did you hear me flick the analog forward? You didn't. It's called a terrible dead zone. It's too sensitive, dude. That's why when you see people play on this system who don't play on this system playing Souls game, they'll kick a lot. And they kick a lot because you don't have to press forward on the analog and kick to get the input in this. Just by brazing it with your finger, just lightly grazing it, you will get kicks. It's ridiculous. And the people who play on it is their main console. They've played on it for so long they've got to the point where they don't do that anymore because the hands have just adjusted to the pressures and things. But if you go from, for instance, an Xbox controller to a Sony controller, the difference in the resistance the analog gives you in the dead zone is massive. So much so that when I was playing nothing but PlayStation 4 games for about 2 months, when I went back to the 360 controller, I couldn't make micro adjustments with the character because it took too much effort to move. And it's one of those super small things you don't realise until you change. They're throwing some kind of thing. That bleed is no joke. You're not going to do the magic? How high is your bleed bar? I wonder if they can friendly fire that. Oh, we got a hat. Some fire bombs. I really like this area, it's cool. I would rather be in the Winter Wonderland, but the game said no. In Japanese. Not too sure if it's the universal translation, but it was something of the sort. Come back here when you have good shit. I believe was the inflection. Ah. Hello. You have a very big axe, sir. Technically, it's probably a halberd. Definitely. This is the halberd dudes from the Wall of Lothric wearing robes. There you go. A religious zombie. That's one way of doing it. How did we get down here? Have we been up here? Hang on a second. Is that the same? No, I don't think you can go there. Then again, I think I could jump that. I just really don't want to. It's definitely jumpable. The question is, where will you land if you overshoot it? And can you even get up at the top? 1 second, let me just double check this. Because watch me try and do a crazy jump and you can just walk past it. No, you can't, you see? Do we try? I think we should. Well, here goes nothing. Yeah, that was easy. Oh, hello. Those gold lanterns stand out. I can hear somebody padding around, but I don't think it's the thief characters. How is there not an item there? Come on, game. I've done your tricky jump. I've risked it all. And there was no reward. Then again, it gets you on this roof, doesn't it, with these idiots who are waiting to jump down on you. And you can get them instead. Which is reward in and of itself, but I would like a more physical reward if I could. So there's a lot of people in distress, it seems. Fear not, distressful individuals. I will save you with my katana of love. What did you throw? Lloyds! Hey, we get to see the animation. That's what they were throwing. That is great. They finally have NPCs that do that. That is really, really good. Because not only does it teach players what Lloyds do, but it punishes people who rely on healing to get the win. And it seems to last a decent time, which is cool as shit. I'm happy. Someone else is here. I heard him land. Don't think there's any... Another one? They don't make any sound, dude. They're quiet. They make a little noise sometimes, and other times they don't. Let's see what that weapon is that that person dropped. We can use it. It has bleed. It's not half bad. Hey, that looks kind of great. It's got your curved sword, standard, curved sword R2. Nice spinning attack on the roll. Interesting mix-up. Oh, the running attack is great too, and it's going to be a jump attack. Yeah, that's okay. So this is what we were all waiting for. The two-hander. It's just a fancier scimitar. It's the identical moveset. That's really unfortunate. But, you know, if you want one that's got bleed and that looks kind of badass, this is not a bad choice. I'm not completely against identical movesets. I just would really like them all to have something unique. Even if it's just 1 or 2 attacks. Maybe a rolling attack, a running attack, a jumping attack. Something that makes them uniquely different. But everything else can be similar, and that's not necessarily too bad of a thing. Seems like a strange place to put backstab practice, doesn't it? Oh, there's one of those ones. Is anybody else in here? Any thieves on the roof? No, just you. She got poised then. I couldn't stop her. She reminds me of the black katana skeletons a little bit. I just got an Estus flask for doing that. Maybe it's difficult enemies? There was 2! I thought there might be 2. That was a special move. This bitch can move, dude. Nice. I like them though. Cool enemy. They look ghastly. That could have been really bad if you'd have pulled 2 then. Very dangerous. There's going to be a lot of fun places to invade on this game if the invasions work. And they should work. That looked as fake as shit, didn't it? Apparently me and FromSoft do not get along when it comes to fake-ass walls. He's a suicider. Suicide that, you sack of bastards. Firebomb. There's Lothric. There's the wall where the dragon is, and the one where we fought the rock demon. So down there is the swamp and stuff. Maybe that's one of those towers that we just extinguish the flames. There is some connectivity in this world. Architecturally and geometrically, I think they've done quite... Or geographically, sorry. I think they've done a good job. There's a lot of warping, though, it has to be said. But it's not necessarily a bad thing, it's just against... Why is this she face palming? Yorang. Yeah, this is it. This is the place where the Deacon boss is. You notice how they're all praying to this kind of crazy half griffin, half human hybrid? I wonder why that is. What is so good about... I can't lock onto these people. It was a trap, as expected. Wow. The fucking knives! The hardest thing in this game is the knives! They're lightning fast and they actually hurt. Wonder if that R2 is going to be parryable. You better be able to parry jump attacks in this game. I'll be very sad if you can't. I thought there might be some nutter hanging about, and it makes sense that the other guy was there. You're the guy from Lothric as well. You just have different beliefs to him, so that's why you wear these glorious robes. There's an ember. That was a great little trap. It wanted you to rush in and pick on them all when they were praying, and then he climbs over the balcony and he hits you with an axe. The tricky bastards. Ooh, I hope we can get up there. Is that a slime? You know what? I think it's time I tried out my other weapon. How good is my other weapon? Comparable to what we're doing. So let's swap weapons for just a little while. Just a little diversity. This has got fire on it. Maybe fire's good here. There you go. That's what I think of your candles. Quite like your candles, actually. I'm sorry. So, fire is the best thing against the shit blobs. Nice to see some things translate. Wow, look at that creepy looking priest man. What is that, I wonder? There is a better version of a Lloyd's Talisman. Maybe that's a Lloyd's Talisman, because that's not actually called a Lloyd's Talisman in this game. It's called something else, but that's what it does. You know what would be great? If that version hurts them when they chug. That'd be my ideal item if that's what it does. Turns Estus into acid or whatever. He has spells. What? Of course he has spells. Why would he not have spells? He's a spellman. What do you do? Nothing. Except for casting spells and being priesty. The candlestick's a cool touch. You got comboed, son. It'd be nice if they could make it so you could combo between one-handed and two-handed. That'd be a nice modifier if they could add something like that. I've always wanted just strange additions to combos and things. Ooh, all kinds of places.